All right, everybody. Welcome for Global Hack Week today in Global Hack Week. I actually think maybe Vinayak is joining us as well, but might be off stream right now. Um,
Hi everyone, welcome back to another Today in Global Hack Week stream. Just to start off with, there might be certain internet issues from my side, so please bear with that. But yep, I wanted to highlight one comment because which me and Stephen did discussed before the stream started. That was from 404 not found. That Vinayak has been typing in the Discord for so long, drafting the announcement. Yes, we were waiting for, I guess it was Dimmer to complete his stream. But yep, hello
that's
everyone.
yeah, it's great to see all of you and some longtime community members that we see at many Global Hack Weeks. But also some new faces. And it's great to see our community grow and to see others come back. Hi, Adam. Good to see you. um, but yeah, so let's actually start with these slides so that we can have our presentation. So really welcome to day 5. Day 5 is a bit long in the tooth, don't you think, Vinayak? I think day 5 is definitely getting into the weeds.
Uh, a lot and a lot of amazing tech streams which are going to be coming up for today. And just giving a hint, you're going to see me multiple times today. So let's
Wow.
get on with it.
That's great. I'm definitely going to try and catch some of those streams. And so yeah, day 5. I mean, you all have had a chance to learn a little bit now already, but still a lot more to come. So let's talk about it. First, we're going to meet the MLHers. And so Vinayak, you want to give your introduction first?
Yep. Hey everyone, I'm a coach. I am Vinayak Rawat. I'm a coach at Major League Hacking. A fun fact about me: it's my birthday week, so I don't know. I am not used to be super excited for it, but this time I feel I am going to celebrate the whole week, and even on the birthday itself. Adding on with it, I'm a cricket geek. So if someone who is following cricket for a long period of time, the World Cup is on. And yep, if you want to catch me on Twitter slash X, you can find my ID in IG underscore X.
That's awesome. And now let's move to the next slide, which is my introduction. But not without first giving a happy birthday to Vinayak. But yeah, I've been a coach at Major League Hacking for a long time now. Actually, I was just thinking about this when I was writing these fun facts. That I've been at MLH since 2018, and my first hackathon was almost 7 years ago now, which is quite a long time for me and for most people. So then also, I am living here in sunny Los Angeles, California. So if we have any other California folks in the chat, definitely give me a thumbs up. All right, let's move on to now day 4. We're going to recap day 4 a little bit and really talk about what you all were up to in the Global Hack Week community. You played a ton of fun mini events. And we'll start with Scriblio. Look at that. That's such a neat one there. I guess people think about the World Wide Web a lot. Well, actually, I guess people don't really think about the World Wide Web a lot too much anymore. But that was big innovation back in the day. All right, let's move on to now attended a Python crash course by Will. So hopefully you all were able to catch this. Will was having a great crash course telling you about some of the basic operators in Python. And this is just really good to know, even though now we have some tools like ChatGPT to help us write code. It's really important to master these basics because that way you can know what's going on down behind the scenes. And Midata says, I loved the Python crash course, so glad to hear some feedback, and I'm sure Will would be super happy to hear that as well. All right, well, now we have you've been
Oh,
developing a game with Zimmer, and maybe Vinayak, you could take this one.
yep, you have been developing games with Dimmer. I guess we have a lot of folks who just want to watch Dimmer streams a lot. So, yep, it was Dimmer's making some amazing games. I know I had a stream with Dimmer once. That is a Today in Global Hack Week stream, and I have seen people, folks, talking about how amazing they feel when Dimmer is on stream, what they provide. So I guess, yep, Dimmer streams are totally awesome. I can also vouch for that. Yep, so you made certain games with Dimmer, and also you showcased your projects to the community. The best part of making projects in this major league hacking communities is the showcase one, right? So for example, if you have made someone, you showcase that to the community, and you will find another 4 to 5 folks who are super excited to contribute to it. So that is how you get energized to make new projects. So that was super awesome.
Totally. I love seeing all the positive energy here in the stream for all of our streamers. I mean, folks like Dimmer and Will work really hard to present these topics, and it's so great to see them appreciated. And we're actually going to now go over the schedule so that you all can see exactly what is coming up, what kinds of content is coming up. And our very own Vinayak will be presenting Chrome Dino. So Vinayak, do you want to talk about this one?
Yep. He should join me in Chrome Dino just after this. So it will be more like 50 minutes from now. I know you folks are going through a lot of technical sessions, but believe me, we'll catch up on Discord. We'll have amazing time playing Chrome Dino. There's a specific reason with Chrome Dino is because we play with a variation in Chrome Dino whenever I'm used to do the streams in Chrome Dino. So make sure you join me. That will be 1 p.m. Eastern time and 10:30 p.m. Indian Standard Time. And if you don't know what Chrome Dino is, you can just switch off your internet and try to search something. You will get to know what game we will be playing on. And just an announcement, this this session will be on Discord. This There will be no live streaming for this. We will be hopping on Discord, so there is a good communication.
Okay, yeah, that's really cool. Thank you for explaining, Vinayak, and I'm excited. I'm super interested to see what variation you are playing. By the way, if folks are not on our Discord, because I know some of you may not be, this is the link to our Discord to get an invitation to the community. So make sure you do that as soon as possible. That way you can see all these great streams. So now let's go ahead and talk about open source in web development. So you'll be joining Gabriella at 2 p.m. Eastern, 11:30 p.m. IST for this stream. I think this is a really cool topic. Personally, I'm not a web developer, so I rely on these types of open source frameworks and projects to help me build website. So yeah, it's really great to have that in our lineup. So thank you, Gabriella. And Alberto will be having exploring projects you didn't know were open source. That sounds pretty interesting. Maybe I'll try and join for that one. But that one's at 4 p.m. Eastern, 1:30 a.m. IST. And finally, this is my personal favorite mini event. I love hosting this one, but I guess this time, unfortunately, I will not be having the privilege. That will go to David. So David will have at 6 p.m. Eastern, 3:30 a.m. IST, a break from hacking to play some Tetris. I highly recommend you join. Even if you've never played Tetris before, you think, wow, all of these Tetris masters are going to really beat me at this. Just try it. Maybe you'll find that you find it interesting, and it's about beating your own personal scores. That's the way I always look at it. So definitely try to join that if you need a break from hacking. And finally,
Okay.
you could take this one, Vinay.
Yep. We have Sreyashi, who will be coming up with a stream of contribute to open source JavaScript. I'm someone who works with JavaScript a lot, so I feel such streams are only going to help you. And if you are someone who wants to move into web development, and you can particularly say wants to learn more about front end and back end development, JavaScript is a language which is going to help you in both. So make sure you join Shreyashi at 7 p.m. Eastern time and 4:30 a.m. Indian Standard Time. And if you feel this is out of your time zone, for example, if you are from the APAC region and this is 4:30 a.m. Indian Standard Time, don't worry, the streams will be recorded on both our socials, that is Twitch as well as YouTube. So when you wake up, the streams will be available. You will be able to catch She's amazing. Contribute to open source JavaScript stream. Okay. Okay. Moving ahead, as I said in the starting, you're going to find me multiple times. We are going to do an Angular and open source stream. So if you're someone, I've seen folks talk a lot about Merge stack, that is MongoDB Express.js. Then you have React and Node.js. But I'm someone who is going to talk about the main stack, that is Angular, rather than React, because I do coding in Angular. So we are going to discuss. We are going to make a live Angular application. Apart from that, we are going to know how you can contribute to Angular open source. So make sure you join me at 4 a.m. Eastern time and 1:30 p.m. Indian Standard Time. Oh, that's great, Stephen. If you want to continue.
Sure. Yeah, it seems like you already have some interest generated in the chat, so that will be great for that stream. Looking forward to that. So now NoFall will have open source for social impact, kind of an interesting take on open source week. It would be really cool to see some of the implications of open source, which there are many, on our society. I think that's actually a main reason why a lot of folks get into open source is for these impact that it can have. So definitely join at 6 a.m. Eastern, 3:30 p.m. IST. That's going to be a little too early for me on the Pacific U.S. coast, but hopefully a lot of you will get to catch that one. And UT will be having the second part of the open source invoice generator with React.js. So if you want to get really a bit more practice with React.js, that could be a great opportunity. And yeah, we also have another dimmer stream, open source versus Creative Commons. Understanding assets and tools. This is kind of an interesting stream as well. I think I'm not so familiar with this topic, but you definitely need to be aware of this important distinction and what you can use and what you cannot use under license agreements. So that's really good topic for Open Source Week. And I suppose we'll have another Today in Global Hack Week stream, which will take place next time, 24 hours from now, when we are having a day 6 today in Global Hack Week. That will be with Gabriela and Abdullah. So go ahead and join that next tomorrow to learn about all of the exciting updates we will have for the rest of the week. Because as you know, Global Hack Week is a pretty long event. We have tons of content for you. So we'll just be giving you those updates on a regular basis. And Shimmery says, OS and social impact is amazing. The main reason I started with FOSS. So yeah, it's definitely a really big motivator, and glad to hear that. Maybe, I don't know if you'll be able to catch that stream, but it would be really cool to see some support for that. And so now we're going to move into the Q&A. I already saw some Q&A, and I wanted to scroll up in my little chat window and grab it. I hope I can find it again. Okay, here it is, Mr. ICSK. So I have a question about GHW. Are we supposed to submit a dev post for each PR we make, or just one big post? I have a guess at the answer to this, but maybe Vinayak, do you know the answer to this?
No, are you supposed to submit a dev post for each PR we make or just one big post? I just need to check on this, but in your dev post, you can share all the links, because when you submit that, on basis of that, you will be awarded points. So you can do two things. You can either select all the challenges you are applying for. It can be a case that you are participating in a lot of challenges at once. For example, you are creating a PR. It can be in the field of web development, which carries both the challenges. So you can do that. Otherwise, you have to submit it individually.
Right. Yeah, I think that's definitely right. We want to make sure that we get your submissions for each challenge posted on DevPost. So just as however you can accomplish that should be good. All right. Let's see if we have any others. We have some questions about GitHub profile. I'm not sure if that's directed to you and I, or if it's directed to someone else in the chat. Yeah, I'm not sure actually. Maybe Manan codes.
If uh, I feel it should be for someone who was in the chat,
I think,
who
yeah,
was
I think it's
asking
for
the
someone in
question.
the chat. Right. All right. Let's see if
Yep.
we can find another question.
Yep.
Oh, someone says,
I
can someone please tell me again the timings for mean session in IST? I guess, Vinayak, you will be a really good person to ask about this.
Yep. It will be at 1:30 p.m. Indian Standard Time. So it will be more like an 1.5 2 hour stream. We are going to cover everything from the basics. So if you think you haven't ever done with anything with me, this stream will be totally amazing. So it will be 1:30 p.m. to answer your question.
Nice. Thank you. All right. And I saw another one. Bro, I've completed Hacktoberfest. So what are the things that I can focus on? That's a great question. So I don't know, Vinayak, do you have any insights on this one? I have some ideas, but
I guess what I did when 2 years back I did my first Hacktoberfest is the area which I actually contributed to. I learned more about it. Tried to communicate more with the contributors because Hacktoberfest, a major part of Hacktoberfest is handled by the maintainers of those GitHub repositories. You can make more connections with them. You can know more about those technologies because Hacktoberfest is just not about creating a PR, getting it merged, getting a tea or getting a tree planted. It's more like getting your first step in open source. And the most important thing is to keep contributing. When you actually will be more like close to the people who are maintainers or who can guide you better in this your journey, I feel you can do that too. Apart from that, try to focus on getting to contribute into more open source repositories because what we do in like Hacktoberfest is we contribute to one and we stop. So you can look out for more repositories which are similar to your interest. You can talk to their maintainers and try to move ahead in it. I feel Stephen.
yeah, I think all of those are really good suggestions. And I would also add that one way to give back to the communities in these kinds of situations is to share your own experience with others. So you participated in Hacktoberfest. That's awesome. And it seems like you complete that. So maybe you had some kind of pull request. And that's really great. So maybe you could actually tell some others, hey, this was my journey. This is how I did this. These are the challenges I had. That could be really good information. So if you're interested in that kind of thing too, I know there's a huge demand for that sort of content and that sort of help and advice in the community.
uh, there was a question like missed it. But the question was, what is FOSS? So FOSS is basically free and open source softwares which are available. You can know more about them. They're on the internet. You can contribute to it. We also have a community of FOSS United. Uh, Specifically, if you see, if I tell about APAC region, what I know, there are amazing communities of FOSS United who you can say will help you contribute in open source. They'll conduct regular sessions so you can get to know more about them. And yeah, FOSS is just that, free and open source. There is a lot of things, but I might not be the right person to tell a lot of things because I haven't worked with it. But yeah, Stephen, if you want to add something.
No, I also am not super involved in that, but yeah, thank you to 404 for helping out in the chat. And actually, that brings me to one last thing I want to mention because I really think it's a great resource to have all of these other members of our community in the chat. They're in Discord too, and in the streams that we have. And if you are interested in something and you find a common interest with someone else in the community, why not try and collaborate in some kind of hackathon or even just discuss a little bit more. It's a really great resource, and the community knows a lot more than I do and Vinayak does individually. So if you have any special questions, definitely reach out to our community members as well for those. Most people are super helpful and happy to talk to you.
Yep. And we also have a hackathon coming up next weekend that is for the Web3 apps. That will be from the 27th of 29th of October. The best part about is I will be there hosting that hackathon uh, from Major League Hacking. So you can come and connect. And I saw a lot of folks spamming happy birthday at the starting. It's my birthday week. The best part about this is I will be doing a hackathon on my birthday this time, so uh, it will be good. So my birthday is somewhere around 27 to 29. So we'll connect. And as Stephen said, make sure you join the Discord so you will be able to connect with all the people who are in the community so that they can guide you better.
Yes, definitely. And so, yeah, I think with that, I am not seeing too many. Oh, actually, one other question for someone who wants to join MLH. From time to time, we do have opportunities to join MLH if that's something you're interested in doing. And so you can actually check our careers page if any with any openings. I'm not actually sure we have well, we do actually. We have several openings, so that's a really good place to find that information. But yeah, I think as far as Global Hack Week questions go, we may have not so many left. So at this time, I guess we'll just be signing off. But if you think of anything in the meantime between now and next today in GHW, definitely go ahead and send us a message in Discord. You can get any response from us there. We have one other question actually. The Great Gupta one. Please explain briefly about GitHub Developers Challenge. Let me see here.
I'm just checking. I'm just checking the same only.
Yeah.
GitHub Developers
Could you,
Challenge.
could you explain which? Could you give maybe some kind of the title of the challenge?
Yep. Is it a beginner challenge, a web, or a no code?
Right. Because I see
Hmm.
refer. Well, yeah. So there's the developer experience contribution challenge. This may be what you're referring to. So this is a featured challenge actually that we have. And so the idea here is to be enhancing GitHub repositories in some way. So basically helping to make a GitHub repository more user-friendly or easier to navigate. So some ways you can do that are updating the README, um, uh, and things of that nature might be just easy ones to do. They give a few suggestions actually in the criteria section of this website. So just check on this link to learn more about the challenge. And as far as questions about what will be counted in the challenge, definitely direct those to could you open a ticket in Discord to get a verification on that? Because actually, Vinayak and I, we are not the ones who tally up the points for the challenges. So it's going to actually be up to a different member of our team. So that's going to have to go through our ticket system, unfortunately.
Okay, I feel we do not have any more questions. So, so with that, I guess I and Stephen will take a break from here, and we'll give you folks time to get ready before you and me jump on our Discord server at Major League Hacking and have some great time playing Chrome Dino. Again, to make it very clear, the stream will be totally on Discord server. This will not be streamed online because we want to have a good connect with you. So we'll talk, we'll play the games, and I can't wait to see you folks at our Discord server. So with that, Stephen, if you want to end by saying some words.
No, honestly, it's been a really great time to be with all of you on this stream. And yeah, just once again, if you have any questions that are lingering, don't hesitate to send them out in our Discord channel.
Uh, Great. And most importantly, have fun. We are already in day 5, and it's going to be end soon, but it's important to have fun during Global Hack Week Open Source. Okay, folks, with that, we'll take a segment. Bye, everyone. See you soon.
I know.